All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for one of our regulars here, or as the case may be, one of our irregulars. Please give it up for Mr. Justin Tomlinson. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. How are you guys doing tonight? Awesome. Okay, great. Well, maybe I can make it a little bit better. I just got to the show and I was sleeping late, as I usually do, as I want to do because I'm nocturnal. And I saw one of these old commercials from when I was a kid, one of those Mentos commercials. Anybody remember Mentos? Those old commercials? Yeah. I was about a teenager before I realized that they were supposed to be candy. I mean, because you watch the commercials and you think that they're just supposed to be like quick little smart pills, right? It's like a little tube of instant MacGyver. Because, you've got the standard 90s tool douchebag yuppie, and it's always some minor inconvenience, like, oh no, my shoes come undone, or oh no, the concert is sold out. But it's okay because do-do-do-do-do-do-do-ah. By the way, why don't they make really cool jingles anymore? That is the best music genre, right? Okay, so my favorite one has to be this blonde yuppie tool douchebag guy, ultra 90s, and he's with his friends and they're about to cross the street, and oh no, a car has cut him off away from his friends. He might have to wait 5 minutes. No. Do-do-do-do-do-do-ah. He's got the MacGyver pills. So he pops one in his mouth, and what is his brilliant idea? I'm gonna open the back seat of this car and scoot my way through. Yeah, because that's great. He just opens the door, and gets out. Then, of course, he goes and tells the driver, boom, Mentos. So the guy is like, oh, I didn't know what you were doing, but you've got Mentos. You go ahead, my good chum. Really? Really? Do you really think that would happen? You're out on Rodeo Drive or something, you get in someone's car, they're gonna think you're a carjacker. It's not gonna be do-do-do-do-do-ah, it's gonna be mace in the face. Yeah, but between Mentos commercials and Disney films, we were so not prepared for the harshness of life growing up. Especially gay kids like me. Oh, by the way, I'm a great big homo. This is not a surprise to anyone, right? Awesome. Okay, we're on the same page. But the thing is, it was really hard for kids like us growing up because there was no TV that represented us. There was no Gate by the Bell. There were no fags of life. I think the only thing that I feel connected with me growing up was a great little cartoon show called Chippendales Rescue Rangers. Anyone remember that? Chippendales Rescue Rangers. That was a great show. And yes, they were gay. They were not brothers. Do not give me that shit. No. They were gay, and the whole cast was. I mean, Monterey Jack was a bear, even though he was a mouse. Gadget, I'm sorry guys, lesbian. Solving mysteries, doing crazy stuff. Good time to be a kid. School, not so much. School was awful, am I right? Did anybody else hate school? Yeah. I mean, between, all the insults, faggot, cocksucker, getting slammed in lockers, thrown in the trash can, and that was by the teachers, of course. I think of one time I had like a gym class. I actually kind of enjoyed. I think it was in 8th grade, and the teacher, the coach, kind of knew that I wasn't going to be like the other guys. So when the other kids are playing football and basketball and stuff, he told me, why don't you go walk around, just do some laps. Try not to prance too much. Yeah, it was an easy class that I was able to get in. Between that and that he used to watch me pee, I made an A. Oh well. School life growing up was difficult, especially with parents like mine. Oh my god, parents. Okay, so anyone else here, I'm sure, enjoy some pornography now and then, all right? We're not in Utah, you can clap your hands, you enjoy porn, am I right? Yeah. And guys especially, guys need porn. But what's weird is that awkward moment when you're a teenager and your father discovers your porn. But the thing is it's totally different if you're a straight guy, because dads are totally proud when their straight sons are looking at porn. That's my boy, he's a man now. Let me show you my old stuff, right? Totally cool. It's a proud moment for a father with a straight son when he discovers porn. Me, not so much. Because when I was a teenager, I was a moron and printed it out. What the hell? What the hell, right? So my father discovers my porn. And it's already a scary thought of, oh, it's dudes. But it's not just dudes, it's men. Men wearing leather. This was a scary realization. We didn't talk for a week. Good times, good times. My mother was strange enough in her own right. I tried to come out to her, Yeah, I was like a senior in high school, and you really wouldn't think I would have to come out to her. The fact that I was all about musical theater, the fact that I helped her pick out purses and shoes, the fact that we would watch Designing Women, Dirty Dancing, and Dr. Quinn together, you'd think she would put, one and one together. But one day after school, I decided, you know what, I need to do it. I need to just come out. Just need to be honest, totally honest with her. So one night, after she's home from work, getting out of her work clothes, I go into her room, and I'm having this super dramatic after-school special moment. Mom, can I ask you something? Oh, sure, what is it? Well, I have this friend. And we all know whenever someone says that they have a friend, they're talking about themselves, right? This is no surprise, right? All right, okay, just making sure we're all on the same page here. So, I have this friend, and he's gay. And he's thinking about coming out to his parents, and he's really afraid that they're going to throw him out or send him to a de-gayification camp or something like that. And I just want to know, if it were me, would you still love me? Real heightened dramatic pause. And she goes, well, of course we would. You're our son. We'll always love you. Great, Mom. Thanks. And I leave and I go to my room and open up Gaia Online and my Zynga. Anybody remember Zynga? Wow. No one. Awesome. I feel like my generation, we're going to talk about different web journals the way older generations talked about 8-tracks and cassette tapes. It's just going to be, do you remember Zynga? No, man. Do you remember LiveJournal? Anyway, so I get out my weblog, and I'm about to make this super triumphant post about coming out indirectly to my mother, thinking, oh, things are going to get great. Not 30 seconds pass before Mother comes in my room. She's like, Justin, I don't know if you should hang out with that friend of yours too much. People might think that you're gay. Thanks, Mom. I'll remember that. So that was my mom. But right after high school, a year after I graduated high school, I turned 20, and I went to my first Pride Parade. So thrilled, so awesome, and I met my first boyfriend there. How cliche, am I right? Yeah, you will never forget your first boyfriend or your first date rape. It's magical times really. But met him, totally fall head over heels. He was 30, because I'm like that. Me and my daddy issues, snaps for that. But go out in our first dates, I'm trained, be, totally subservient, total Disney princess. It's all about my man. I grab his drink and hold the straw up to his lips. He looks me right in the face and he says, "You are not geisha." That kind of set the tone for the rest of our relationship. Yay, a whole different kind of emotional abuse. Yeah, for Valentine's Day, he gave me a book, a copy of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I love you. Change. Lots of good times, yelling at me in front of my friends, making me feel small. Pretty much all of my relationships have been like that. Pretty much, older men with alcoholism or passive-aggressive lying or emotional, sexual, verbal abuse. Or they cheat on me. I've got great standards. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I can't give up men. I love men. And not boys. No Carson Kressley, thin little Twinkie Twigs. Basically nothing that looks like me. I want a man, like a Viking, I want someone like Paul Bunyan who can chop down a tree and then come fuck my ass. That's what I want. That is what I want. Someone who I can walk down the street and not have to worry about getting gay bashed. But I cannot date women. I cannot. Straight men, lesbians, I love you guys. I don't know how you put up with it. I love my fag hags. I love them to death. And I've always told them, every woman needs two guys in her life. A gay guy to take her shopping, and then a straight one to fuck her brains out. Clearly what every woman needs. But I'm like, and I've always had all these girlfriends that are like, oh, we would be so perfect together. And I'm just like, yeah, honey, prettier girls have tried. It's not going to happen. I'm allergic to vajayjay, a breakout. Relationships and family, it's all crazy stuff that makes you who you are. And honestly, I'm just thrilled that I'm here and still alive and on my bipolar medication. That's always great whenever you have someone over at your place the first time. Because the first thing they do is they want to look through your medicine cabinet, so you can't hide it there. So then you think, oh, I'll hide it in the kitchen. No, they're going to get thirsty and want something to drink. No, so you start thinking, bookcase, sure. They'll always find it. What are these? Fuck. Well, these are so I don't kill myself. These are so I don't kill other people. These are how I can go outside. Good times, good times. Anyway, I just want to say thank you all for coming out. Hope you all have a fantastic evening. I will see you next time. I'll be here all week. Lots of love. Thank you. Good night.